So, we continue our exploration of Chalice of the Void and Karn and land destruction with a tweak on the previous 5-0 Sun and Moon list. Still playing no Blood Moons, with the theory being that frequently the land destruction angle works quite well. Boom Bust is a good card to play with Cascading Cataracts, Flagstones, and Rustvale Bridge, as is Cleansing Wildfire, which becomes basically Rampant Growth plus draw a card, which is pretty powerful if you're ramping into something like Nahiri or Karn. Compared to the previous version, we're not playing any main deck Liquimetal Coatings, and we're no longer playing a Braid. We do have Prismatic Ending instead, and some Seasoned Pyromancers to provide bodies, and Prismatic Ending, of course, being the sort of very universal removal spell. I'm not really a big fan of the main deck Liquimetal Coatings with Karn, so I'm kind of happy to do without, although there was at least one game where it was relevant, but we'll see how this goes. We also have a slightly different red count now than before, so we'll see if that is where we need to be for Fury. Although hard cast Fury in this deck was very successful in a large number of games. Didn't really change the sideboard much at all, in that it mostly felt very solid during the last league. So let's rock and rumble. All right. Oh, maybe after this we should try Naya Nahiri Boom with Ren and 6, though. Ooh. Okay. How is this hand on the draw? We've got turn 2 land destruction, but we've got Emrakul in our hand, so it's basically like pre-mulliganed, unless we hit a Seasoned Pyromancer and just like pitch it. Probably supposed to pitch this, but they're on Luris, so they might have discard anyway. So let's just keep the 4-lander and hope that this works out. Hey, Brian. Ooh. This is like someone's phone recording. Sorry, Alex. I'm not listening to a phone recording of You'll Be Back. It's a great song. Hey, Barbecue Hoss. Well, we have no play, but that's okay. That's where I expected to be here. Now we have a play. Fresh cherries. That's hilarious, Brian. So did you just like leave your car at whatever the place is? Like whatever the place was? You just like were like, screw it. Come get the car tomorrow. Yeah, we're really light on basics now. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, fresh cherries are pretty great. Oh, they're playing Scourge, huh? I hope I top deck a red card. They're playing Scourge, but they didn't have a Scourge? Ooh, sour cherry pies. Oh, I love sour cherries. If you are a person who doesn't know foodstuffs that well and you need to buy cherries and there's an option to buy sour cherries, do not assume that that is a good choice. Don't do it. They're way more sour than you think that they are. Like, not a little bit. They're not a little sour. Just you have been warned. So I think I can get Relic of Progenitus here. I like Relic also because, like, one, because I think their graveyard is going to be important to them at some point. But two, because my graveyard might be important to them because they're probably playing Drownlock. Yeah. Rats. Of course, my hand's all bangers, so. Now I can exile my own graveyard with the Tormod Crypt if I had to. Of course, opponents just decided to be difficult as all hell, nonstop. Hooray. I've gotten a good number of 2-for-1s here, though, against the Lurrus deck. Feels good. They're passing the turn. What? Alright, well. I have deployed a threat opponent. Okay. So would you like to play a 1/1 Death Shadow or a 3/3 Scourge of the Skyclaves? Either way, I can't imagine it going particularly well for you, but it's a choice. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Wait. What are they getting? Lightning Bolt? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, alright. But they can't get their Lurrus. So now, Fury Part 2, the Fury Yinning. Or... is it a good idea to go to one land here, though? Maybe next turn, if they don't manage to cast the Lurrus. Okay, so that's them grabbing Luris. Okay. That was a really good drop on it. So is this. Yeah. Did they play their land first? Okay. Opponent's on the all slops strategy. So basically it's the mirror match. So, but the problem, opponent, is you're probably not used to playing as badly as I always do. You see, you've only tried to adopt the bad plays, but me, I was born to them. And it's everyone's favorite boat. What, Doctor? Where is it? Happy to have you back, Bodie McBoatface. Oh, I didn't update the... Oh, I did update it. Ha! Look at me. Look at me. Updating the deck list. Who is this Stremmer? Alright, can't keep that. Cannot keep it. Well, we could. I'm not going to. Am I? No. Keep. Nope. No, we found better. We're better than this, Mir. We deserve better than this. Don't let any hand tell you that they are the best that you can do, because it's not true. You can always be better. You can always be best. I am curious, Spider. I always want to know the inner workings, the machinations of your mind. Okay. I kind of hate Ephemerate in your Chalice deck. I don't know if you're ambitious or insane. Which I guess is probably the best tagline anyone could ever give you for your channel. I see that. I get you. I just don't like it because it's like, usually a very high value card when you put it in a deck. Like, it just feels very at odds, right? It's like, why would you ever build a deck that has Ephemerate and Chalice? I guess is my question. It's like, they're just so at odds with each other that it's just hard for me to begin to have some kind of commentary. Sure, but I think you need to plan for fail cases, right? And I think the Black-White Stoneblade, or the Black-White Grief Blade, particularly, the versions that are playing Grief and Grief Ephemerate style cards, they have the ability to do their thing on turn 2. They can slow roll it if they have to, and still be fairly effective. Okay. I suppose, technically speaking, this is a plan opponent. I was about to ask, do we think they're actually playing, or do we think they're playing actual factual counterspell? I hope they do not leave a second blue. Oh, no, Thoughtseize is fine because I have a Chalice. Damn it. Oh, they're playing something. Thank goodness. Play something. Play something. Play something. God damn it. Why did they fetch Shock there not to play anything? Alright, we have to go after their land here. Which is fine. It doesn't really hurt me. Oh, it could hurt me. But I have to... Well, I don't have to do it. I should anyway. We can go after their 1 black mana, so that's worth it. They have counterspell, they kind of have to use it here. Aether Gust? Alright. It's fine, I didn't want that to resolve anyway. I mean, I would have been okay if it did, but... Oh my god. Another iteration? Okay. They keep hitting blank cards. If I get straight tempoed out of this game, I'm going to be really annoyed. Okay, good. Get out of here. Hey, freak. Well, we went 3-0 into 0-2 again, so... I beat Heliod twice in a row in the first part of the league, and then lost to Black Red Monkey twice in a row, where I think all 4 games we played, they had turn 1 Monkey, and then turn 2... discard. And our deck was playing very little. Oh, I want to, Halsey, but their tools are so good. Like, Kolaghan's Command as a main deckable card for these decks is... It's a tough sell. I do believe in the you that believes in me. But I don't know if I believe in the me that believes in the you that believes in the me. It's a thinker. All right. That's okay. I don't pay you enough to understand what I just said. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I mistapped. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm just supposed to kill this. Punt? Alright, so that was an extended mix that got hooked on. And I love that song, but I'm not going to play it forever. Alright. Drown and Lock, yeah. They have another one? No. Right, well, might as well block. You don't have another Kolaghan's Command. You already had one. I hate this stupid card. I mean, I love that card, but... We can't get 3 colors in this deck. We should be playing one of the Mardu Triome. Alright. I can cut the... Oh, I see. I see what happened. I don't have to cut anything. Oh, we're just dead. Awesome. At least we didn't die to Dothu Voidwalker that game. That was all the previous games. That's all good, Halsey. I don't care. I was just checking that I didn't need to remove anything from the queue. Alright. So... Grixis Luris. Are there any cards you could play in your own deck that benefit from a main deck rest in peace? I mean, there's cards you could play. I don't know if you would. Like, there's Eldrazi... Who knows the one? I don't know the name of it. It's the 3 colorless. Yeah, Squee. I mean, kind of. No, I'm not a main deck rip. These are post-board games. Okay, let's assume messing with their mana is relevant. Can you Wasteland Strangler your own cards? I don't think you can. The land guy. What's the land guy? Yeah, Asmo's a deck. The food decks are coming back. I just want to make sure I hit lands. Yeah, it's happened a couple times already, Mir. Ugh, and then the tap land, of course. I couldn't have the Rustvale Bridge on the opener. I had to draw now. Oblivion Sower. No? I mean, you can play that card, yes. Technically, that is a card you could register. I think that's... not a great idea. Oh, thanks, Gorilla King. Yeah, I try to choose good basics. These are the ones that I have a bunch of in paper. Yeah, that's the one. No. I'm not thinking of the one with Emerge. It's the one. It's the one they used to play in Serum Powder Eldrazi. It was the Serum Powder Eldrazi. Yeah, you could. One could play that card. Yes, I wouldn't, but you can. Lurker. No. No. What's the what's the Serum Powder Eldrazi? Anyone? I'm just trying to remember that one. It's like super clean and easy, and it used to get played, not all the time, but an amount. It's not Lurker. Eternal Scourge, thank you. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, you can't play Mist Hollow Griffin in the... Mist Hollow Griffin is playable because it... Oh my god. Of course we had no Chalice this game, so we're just getting beat up by the 1-mana discard. Although they didn't flip their channelers, that's pretty big. But if they bolt and flip their channelers, all of a sudden we're in huge trouble. Nice. Yeah, Mist Hollow Griffin sees play in Legacy because it's got it's colored, so Food Chain gives you colored mana for it, right? I think that's the deal. God. Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Weird. It's just a better creature, which is probably true. Oh, right, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. So, kill that. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. I'd like to go to main phase 2. Thoughts? Opinions? But you don't need a reason to main deck Rest in Peace other than it's good to main deck Rest in Peace. Is it worth it to fit ley lines in the 75 for discard? Again, I hate ley lines, but I just hate all ley lines basically all the time. So that's not a criticism of Leyline of Sanctity. It's not a criticism of the... Like, I'm just the wrong person to ask, because I will not ever be able to endorse ley lines. They've just always been terrible for me to play. I just don't. It's like Leonin Arbiter. You're just never going to find me telling you that you should play Leonin Arbiter in a deck. Is it good? I have a very hard time telling you because I just don't believe. I have been killed by it many times. I've also beaten it where it's done essentially nothing to me many times. So... E-Tron's bad right now? I mean, it went 18th place in one of the weekend's challenges, so it's not that bad. Again, I wouldn't say Cat Jesus is bad. Like, I think that's a mischaracterization of what... No, that's fine, Zamgijif, but it's like... I like to try where I can to, like, go and look. Or, like, when you absorb a piece of information, like, everyone's telling you something, but someone's going out there proving that that may not be the case, right? Or maybe they're just lucky. Maybe E-Tron is really bad and they just, you know, went in and got lucky. I don't know. Okay. I think Liquimetal Coating is a little ambitious, but also, let's just get this. I don't really want to use it this turn because I still have a Seasoned Pyro that I would like to grab. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. There's a red-white Eldrazi deck that should be tested. Maybe we can get Tunneling Cat to build and or play it. I think her response might be that the hierarchs from red-green are pretty important, but I could be wrong. Because she just 5-0'd with a red-green Eldrazi list. But she's been on it, but like maybe she just didn't think, because like red-green Eldrazi's been a thing before, right? That's a proven concept. So I can get Liquimetal Coating here, and I know we're playing a quote-unquote Ponza deck, but I'd also like to believe that we're playing a good deck, and so I'm just going to get Wormcoil Engine. I know what you're thinking, but Zach, what if they drown and lock you? Well, chat, then they're going to lose. You tried to build red-green Eldrazi, and you didn't get far before shelving it. I mean, Tunneling Cat's had some success with it, but they are an exceptional... Like, she's an exceptional Eldrazi-tron pilot. All right. Beat Grixis Luris. Yeah, might be Barbecue Hoss. You can always check your played history. There also might be more people who have picked it up since it was in the 5-0 dump, though. Because you always got to remember, as soon as something's in a 5-0 dump, you're going to play against it. Red-green Eldrazi is the kind of deck where people are fans of it. Once it shows up in a dump, they will register it. It's like Lantern Control. There was so much Lantern Control once people were playing it with Urza Saga, and then a lot of people remembered, oh yeah, I don't actually like it that much. Obviously, Basura, you're forgetting. Your play history, you want to go here? Oh, not here. Here? Hit the gear? Then you go game history. It's weirdly obtuse. It's very, very strange that is how you get there. Makes no goddamn sense. You would really think it would have its own area. Did we versus any more life gain decks? Not yet, Oz. Not yet. How Celestini. Alright. Alright, we're on the play. Well, that's not great, but I don't know, maybe we'll find a Tron deck. What up, MC Foucault? Yo, MC, I got a new track on the way, and I'm doing some serious spitting on it. It's lyrically dense, yo. Cataracts, 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 cataracts. Rats. Hey, thanks for that, obviously, Basura. That gift sub. What a champ. What did I forget? I do what I want. Alright. Not an impressive turn. But cycling Cleansing Wildfire is definitely okay there. Am I against M. Hayashi Red? Maybe? Or it's like prowess? I don't know what this is, but Okay. Freak, you already know what I'm doing. Jeez. One Soulscar Mage, so much damage dealt. Trying to gas up the chat. Got it. Feel like my chat already has enough of a high fiber. Am I supposed to just pitch here? I bet I am. He's too dangerous to live. Kill him. Kill him now. It's almost... It's very unlikely Mono Red will be playing Mutagenic Growth. Doing a Rap God cover, but with MTG lyrics. Yeah. That's what it is. That's these are just the facts. Wait. I forgot how much I drank today. Water or otherwise? 5 tier? What the hell? Dude. What? I mean, goodness gracious, thank you. All right. Well, thank you for spending your glorious celebratory money here. Hold on, let me get that off screen. There it is. I do what I can, Basura. I do what I can. The music video for the song might have to get bumped back a week, by the way. Also the song. Because I'm just gonna put them out together. But it's just because I want to make sure it goes out as well as possible. Well, you know. Oh crap. They're gonna play that Bedlam Reveler. Are they? Yeah. Well, they have 4 cards in hand, though. They might not want to. They have to have 1 mana spells to make it worth doing. Sorry, we're just going to stop the music for a second. Getting sensory overload. They're going upstairs, so I don't like that. Oh, it's just the Levitar from their hand. Okay. This is irrelevant thus far. All right. Thank you so much, obviously, Basura. You've been around, and Ghoulfright, Wyoder, Average Joe, Inverted Forest, and Luciferus. Enjoy your gifted subs. Trampoline, Swiftspear. No, me no likey. Oh my god, stop! Oh, it's been a while since I've seen Mono Red prowess. Stop! Stop, I'm already dead. They have double Lavadart in the graveyard. If they attack and I don't block, I take 8. And Phoenix with the Prime sub. Thank you so much, friend. Wow. I every time I'm tempted to not stream even a little bit on a night just because I'm like pretty tired from whatever, it always ends up being like, nope, be here for people because people are going to be there for you. All right. Who's in for drawing Chalice of the Void way too late to be relevant? Anyone? 24-hour stream confirmed. Maybe someday. All right, they burned both the Lavadart. No, they have one more. Shit. Oh, but we can kill the Swiftspear. Okay. The falsetto of Mariah Carey. And Electric Bob with the raid. Everything's just papping off tonight. Alright, so we're at 5, which sucks. And they have 3 fresh cards in hand. Am I winning? Likely not here, Mike, but we've been doing a good amount of winning. I don't need to see anymore. We're dead. It is Jack Black. It's Tenacious D. It's the finale of Pick of Destiny. Someone mentioned last time who plays the devil here, because it's not... Dio plays Dio. Is it Dave Grohl? Might be Dave Grohl. Yeah, it is Dave Grohl. Which is like I like Dave Grohl. I'm not saying I don't like Dave Grohl. It's just a bit of a... Yeah, he does play drums on the recording, and he is a monster. He's a phenomenal drummer. He really is. It's just like one of those things like, you cast Dave Grohl as the devil, though? Like... This music reminds me of old latex sex clubs. Good times. Just the random accents in there just make me think that that should be said with a European accent. Although those accents make me think that you might be Spanish. Or Portuguese, probably. What? No, hey, you spent 1 mana on this. Wait. Hey! Yeah. Yes! I was right the first time I gave it a real thought. Bye, opponent! I can't stop it. Like, Jack Black is like my spirit animal. He's my celebrity channel. 'Cause, you know, every group needs a chubby guy who's like, you know, nimble. The Jack Black episode of Community was like a great like growing the beard episode for them, where like they started introducing their like meta content, which they actually ended up being really good at. Thanks for the follow there, Beland _. Your U.S. musician spirit animal. Daisuke Ishiwatari. Okay. I don't know who that is, but... So can I wait a turn on this Rip to not shock myself in the matchup against a red deck? Probably. Ooh. Oh. Wait. Is this the woman that does the music for Steven Universe? It sounds almost exactly the same as that. Although, I guess anything with a pretty female vocalist and ukulele would sound like that. Yeah, it's got like the jazzy chords and everything. And the chiptune kind of lo-fi beats. Rip in Pepperinos. Where's your Bedlam Reveler now, opponent? Well, well. Looks like you have to play a fair game now. Oh, really? I did not know that, MC Foucault. Thank you so much. I had no idea. Apparently my opponent is a fan. Oh yeah, I mean it's my fault, MC. I still have a problem sometimes where if a person has enough identifiable traits of some gender and they don't seem to be particularly, like, I don't know, agendery at all, then I just default. I did my best. It's like if I've seen them and heard them and I know their name is Rebecca, I'm just like bad. I'm like, that's definitely a woman. And it's like, dude, come on. Like, that's just not where we're at anymore. And that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. You just don't need to make the same mistake a million times. Just, you know, when you make the mistake, learn. Okay, I probably don't need Double Fury here. Although Double Fury is potentially good because I'm about to Emrakul them. So it'll just, like, close the game out really fast. It is a growing awareness thing. Yeah. Yeah. I just like to be, like, I don't know, very... I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, that's what I'm saying is my problem is, like, when I'm aware... Oh, that's a fantastic draw. When I'm aware of the human being, there are still factors that make me assume one direction or the other. And obviously I shouldn't, but, like... I'm probably going to have a really hard time seeing someone who looks and acts like Macho Man Randy Savage and being like, maybe they're they. It's like, odds are not, and you're not supposed to make that assumption. I know the rules, and I'm still stupid sometimes. We're all stupid and that's okay. That'd be another good tagline for my channel. We're all stupid and it's okay. My Chalice! You bastard! Alright, 2-0 again. Alright. The best... This is... Nobody should have any question about this prediction. Okay, please read this carefully. 3-0 into 0-2. Wait, I can't add more options. Alright. Alright, we've got a prediction going up with the high risk. So, the believer is the 3-2 into 0-2. Or sorry, 3-0 into 0-2, specifically resulting in the 3-2. And the other option is anything else. Are we going to go 3-0 into 0-2 with a 3-2 record in total? Hey, Sabathos, I like to think I'm okay. I don't think I'm a particularly good deck builder, but I'd like to think between me and chat we've got half a deck builder. Half a deck builder, half a pilot. That's about 2/3 of Magic player. So we're currently 2-0. So the question is, are we going to 3-0 into 0-2 just like the last 3 leagues? 2-0 into 0-3. Yeah, baby. All right, good night, Halsey. Take care. Oh. Well, if I lose this match, then we pay out the prediction immediately. All right, this hand is like perfect. Is it Dredge? Nope. Red, green, Asmora. Be a girl in the country song. Oh, we're running to Windwine, yeah? So did they need Asmora in play for this? They don't. We want Chalice on one here because that stops the cookbooks, it stops the root wallas. The Vengevines are going to come back no matter what. They're not a bobble deck, right? They shouldn't be. Being on the draw here just generally sucks. Oh yeah, nothing stops Randy. No, yeah. Number 1 creature in Modern. Best color. Lightning bolt in a bottle, yeah. I'm nothing compared to the real Randy Rootwalla, but I'm okay. Okay. So, Chalice on one into... Well, Fury doesn't kill this board. Oh, I'm already percolating on stuff here, Halsey. So I think we just kill the Flameblade Adept. But I don't want to 2-for-1 myself here, and I just turned off their blazing or their burning inquiries. The more damage I take, the more danger I'm in against Vengevines. It's just killing either of these creatures, like, basically doesn't matter right now. Alright, so let's just kill Asmora. No, they can cast a new Asmora. Shit. Okay, we'll kill... Get the Asmo? They can cast a new one, though. But I guess Flameblade Adept's probably not too scary without Burning Inquiry. Alright. I think we're killing the Flameblade Adept, but... Yeah, Asmora and Amarticatize in the Kuldakar. Or Asmo or Asmora for short. Cathartic, there's a Vengevine. Street Wraith. They haven't cast any creature spells yet this turn, though. Oh. Oh, perfect. We can pillage that. Hit me a land. Land off the top, please. Land. Land. Perfect. Discards Scalding Tarn, sure. They have 2 cards in hand. They both have to be creatures for them to cast anything here. They don't have an Ox of Agonis in their graveyard yet. And we're going to exile Asmora here. They can Cookbook to pick up something on this turn cycle. They could pick up Vengevine and actually attack with it next turn, which is pretty scary. I might have to wait an extra turn and just Stone Rain them. I'm only taking 1 extra damage for it. Yeah, that's probably worth it. So they're getting Hollow One here, I guess? Yeah, because they can't cast a Vengevine. But now they don't have a Cookbook to discard a card. So we don't actually know if they can cast that. Boogie away, Halsey. Oh, the gym's back open, by the way, so I can finally get my Randy Jack on. Hi-fi audio stuff, like gear or like files. In either case, no. No, I was one of those weird people who went to university for music and then went to production class, and I love music production from like a practical standpoint, but when it came to like all the like high fidelity speaker stuff, I was just like, I don't know, I don't care. It all sounds fine to me. If it's like way too low quality, obviously I care. If the production quality is too low and it's a genre I don't care for, and maybe the songwriting or just concept of the music that I'm trying to listen to isn't compelling, then yeah, I don't care. But I don't know. I've just listened to like enough like bad punk and metal albums that I've liked. But they usually don't stick with me, that's the thing. But I don't know if it's because of the production quality or because the writing just isn't that good. Perfect. All right, so... Does bustin' make anyone else feel good? Because I have to tell y'all, bustin' makes me feel good. It does. I like big busts, and I cannot lie. I don't know, Armageddon? Huh. That's weird. I ended up with lands afterwards. Huh. That doesn't seem fair. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, game bugged. Take care, Halsey. Alright, we're probably supposed to have the Wraths. Ooh. Alright. Some quality Kid Rock. That, this dude's got a great music video for this. He had Radiohead toilet paper. 3-2 looking good. Secured. Believers, strap yourselves in. We got you covered. Man, I miss going to American convenience stores and just being able to pick up beer out of the convenience store there. Go to the gas station, get some beer. God, that's... I'm not saying that America's the best country I've ever been to, but you guys got some of that freedom, right? They do not. In most provinces, it has not been legal to sell liquor at any place that wasn't sort of government sanctioned, built by, I don't know how you want to. So in Ontario, for example, for most of the, I don't know, last 60 years, only the Liquor Control Board of Ontario store, the LCBO, or oh, nice. Or the beer store, which they're both run by the province. It is province to province, but in Ontario is very strict. But it has recently changed, so now some grocery stores have alcohol sections. It just takes time to roll out. Just because it's like logistically, grocery stores didn't have employees with their Smart Serve, so that takes time. Fair play. I'll take it. How good's the follow-up? Not good. Got it. I'm a fan of that. If they had Vengevine, they would have just cast it there, right? Ooh, cathartic, sure. Oh, they've got Ingot Chewers. That's cute. And Kozilek's Return. I don't think Kozilek's return was a good board against me. I feel like it definitely was not. Man, I hope they don't have Hollow One here. Okay, good. That's perfect. No Hollow One. No Hollow One. Another Adept? Fuck! Ah. Alright, we're taking one hit from the Hollow One, and then we'll see where we're at. Damn it. I can't go to 3 against this deck, can I? And it's not really a question. I think I'm going to do it, but I... No. Fine. Oh, yeah. They might think I have Sanctifier Envec. But they also had Foundation Breaker. Although I guess they saw Chalice, too. So, that's fair. I guess they have at least one Wengewine in their hand. Oh god! They're gonna dredge so many cards! Discards Vengevine and Burning Inquiry. Okay. No second creature. Good. I mean, I'm supposed to get Ensnaring Bridge here and just put the Chalice on 0. If they have another Artifact Destruction spell, it is what it is. Yeah, it's like... I could do something more ambitious in a whole bunch of different ways, but it's pretty easy to get punished for it. I honestly wonder if they didn't have a juke where they boarded out their Asmorano, Mardic Dice, and the Kuldakars and cookbooks. Because that package is terrible against a deck like mine, right? It's just like pretty clunky and overcosted. Okay. This is scary in that it gives them access to a bunch of card draws. But surely some of them are dead, right? And don't call me Shirley. Ingot Chewer. Oh, Cookbook. That's fun. That cannot be activated. Yay! I hope they have a Hollow One in their hand that they wanted to play this turn. I would assume that they do. Oh! If I Wrath, I have to exile their yard now. But I don't really mind. I have a Relic that I eventually want to grab anyway. That's probably okay. Chalice is not on 1. Chalice is normally on 1, but it's not on 1 this game. I do too, Mike, but there's nothing I can do about it. I just can't. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't actively protect. Could I have Wrath the Cookbook? Oh, I bet I could have. Okay, so this sucks. This is the only card in my deck I couldn't cast. The only way to really protect my Karn here is animate the bridge and then trade it for the Root Walla. I'm almost 100% sure I'm supposed to animate the bridge, needle the Root Walla. They're on one card in hand. Thanks, Kaya. It's just like, it's like a super atypical play. They play lightning bolts and stuff. Like, this could go badly for me. But if they bolt the bridge and then attack down the Karn, like, it's really not that bad. Is this Vengevine or some crap? Oh, this is Hardcast Foundation? Nope. They don't know what they're doing. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, now I just don't know if I'm supposed to block her or not. Like I was before. This is Chase's deck? This is not Chase's deck. Yeah, I know, Mike. Yeah. Well, we could also draw tap lands. There's a few of those left. Leaving the bridge, like, keeps me alive for at least... Like, it puts me on a 3-turn clock. Blocking here puts me on a 2-turn clock, but I get to use the Karn. It's probably fine. Worst case scenario, we fetch the Relic. We get to set up to draw a card. So, lots of ways this can go well. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, see ya. Is plus this turn? No. Minus. Ah! Oh! Take an evening off streaming and get 2 trophies in a row. I feel like I'm getting scammed of being able to make good content. I know the feel. I've watched a whole bunch of people grab trophies without even trying Kaya, and I haven't gotten a single one this season. Not one. I don't think it's worth it, K-Trojan. This comes up so infrequently in the 23 land deck. But, Kaya, red-white Eldrazi with the hatred that comes for white. Is there any... People were talking about it earlier here, and I was like, you know who's the right person to ask about this? The K-Bomb. The ketamine drip herself. I'm just making stuff up. Hopefully that's not offensive to you in any way. It just sounded like a funny group of words to say. Yeah, it's not even about justice though, freak. It's just like one of the things I've said since, I don't know, just after I was a teenager is one of the great things about Magic is it's a great metaphor for life. Because you could try as hard as you want sometimes and not get rewarded. You can make all the wrong decisions sometimes and get rewarded. Sometimes it just be like it is. Sometimes you don't think it be like it is, but it do. Be how it is. Sometimes you don't think it be how it is, but it do. All right, they're done. They had enough. All right. If we had Recruiter of the Guard over Imperial Recruiter, you'd say yes. Okay, I see that. I think the idea was just like Eldrazi, like don't need the graveyard, so they could play Rest in Peace or things like that. Yeah, and that's exactly what I said you'd say. Is the mana dorks are too relevant. And then just, like, the red is for like, reach and the obligators, right? It's not even that much reach, but like Obligator is like supreme reach in this metagame a lot of the time. I saw you get a concession out of somewhere where you were like, Obligator, grab your creature with a hammer on it. They were just like, concede. It was wonderful. And that's the thing, Kaya, like, I don't make a big deal out of my 5-0s because I also try not to make a big deal out of my 0-5s. No, yeah, you don't want to go 3 colors with Eldrazi. You're already a 3-color deck by being a 2-color deck. The thing about Eldrazi is you kind of get the free 3rd color, right? Like, free. Like, the way lands are built, you get these untapped lands that are tri-lands, which are the pain lands. Which I'm not saying for your benefit. I'm saying it for the benefit of anyone listening to this who doesn't know the sort of ins and outs of the 2-color Eldrazi construction. Did you see the blue-red Eldrazi deck that 5-0'd? Blue-red Chalice Eldrazi. The Sky Spawners and, I think, Obligators. Thanks for the follow there, Sarutari. Hey, it's Sandy. That's my opponent's name. I have no idea who Sandy is. Yeah, I think I grabbed it. Yeah. Here you go. Alright, that's probably enough time. So we're on the draw and we have no turn 2 play. So I'm not keeping that. This is much better. See you later, Karn. Seriously, though. Show up. I want you at my party. I want to see you at the rap party, Con. John Eldrazi. That was the immediate thought, right? But I don't think there are any good black payoffs, right? Ooh, opponent's going to express themselves. All right, then. Soulscar Mage into exile. See ya. You're failing at doing the most broken thing in Magic, being on the play. But we did succeed at the most broken thing in Modern, Sarutari. Sarutari. We did succeed at the most important thing in Modern, which is that we had Chalice on the play, and our opponent didn't have Monkey. But they do have a Storming Entity. This is a problem card for us. Our deck is not well constructed to deal with this. I would like a land. Untapped, preferably. Yeah, that's someone's playing Freak. Someone's playing the Boomer Blue-Red Prowess. Oh no, 2 of them? I don't think we're 5-0ing anything against 2 Storming Entities, Sabathos. I mean, I want to believe, but our double Seasoned Pyromancer draw is just not going to do it. We're not equipped to beat Boomer Prowess. I mean, what I mean by Boomer Prowess is not Blue-Red Murktide. It's not actually a Boomer deck. like at all. Yeah. We did bust, and bustin' felt good as usual. Bustin' makes me feel good. All right, we're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead. Even if I draw Nahiri, maybe not. All right, we're not dead, but we are likely dead. Fury didn't come to us. Just nothing. Opponent probably doesn't. Wow, they blocked. If I were them, I wouldn't have blocked, but. I don't know, we went digging and all we found was more Pyromancers, which are useless against the all-flying squad. So now if I find a Nahiri, we're basically dead anyway. Oh, sorry, we're probably just dead now. Oh no, they're putting us at 2. Wait, what? Lavadar doesn't cost you mana, opponent. You don't need to float the red. There's no point. That hurt to watch. Float a mana, sacrifice for Lavadar, go for lethal. You have no cards in hand. Well, we didn't lose. We're not done yet, Savathos. We're not done. We just lost the game. We haven't lost the match. So, full disclosure, I do not think Anger of the Gods is a good card against Prowess. But I do think it might be one of the best cards we have in the 75 in this matchup. So, unfortunately, we're playing it here. We are going to be on the play, which is a bigger deal. So... Bird barbecue? Well, again, like, we just don't... I have not built this deck in any way, shape, or form to have any particular game against Prowess. Yeah, Fury's important, Freak, but it's also useless like Anger of the Gods. Like, if they have 2 Prowess threats in play and you play a Fury, you kill 1 creature only. And unless they have 0 cards in hand and no Lavadar in their graveyard, which sucks. Like, Fury is not a good pitch card in this matchup, and it's hard to get to 5 mana. If you get to 5 mana, maybe you've won already, but Fury is not a good card against Prowess. I firmly believe that. Need Path on the side? In my Chalice deck? I don't know about that one. But again, the question is how popular is Prowess compared to a lot of the other decks? I don't think it's as popular as a lot of the other decks, so I'm not necessarily going to contort my sideboard for it. I'm just saying that if you are going to run into Prowess, it's going to be difficult. Okay, that's a good draw. Zerda's legal, right? You can play Zerda. It's not very good. Well, hold on. Lantern had a good week. When's the last time Zerda had a good week? I don't think you can put Zerda in the same class as... Wow, that's desperation time here for the Blue-Red Prowess deck, reeling in the face of double 2 CMC hate pieces. And that is just gonna be devastatingly difficult to get through. Bang. Alright. You just think it's neat. Do you have access to the emote, Mike? Because if so... Alright. Are we gonna 4-0? We're not gonna 4-0, right? 0% chance we 4-0? 0% chance we 4-0. Absolutely never gonna 4-0. Certainly not with this hand. This is a mulligan, right? Double Prismatic Ending plus Fury couldn't possibly be good enough, right? Mirror likes the Suicide Keep. 23 land deck, I got 2 draws. It doesn't have Chalice, and it doesn't have Rest in Peace. So we're going to try to 1-for-1 removal. We're going to try to 1-for-1 the Prowess deck. I guess if they don't have a bunch of expressive iterations in their hand, we'll be fine. Alright, the double ending makes me more comfortable, because we get to answer 2 1-CMC threats. But, for the record, I don't think this is a good keep. Yeah. It's just so hard sometimes, Cynical. Like, you could keep a hand like this and then just peel the lands and then, like, just have, like, give them the business. You want to win the points, but not like this? I mean... No! You monster! God damn it. Alright. Come on, Flagstones. Flagstones wouldn't even be that good, though, right? Like, it's not like it gives me more land. Okay. I mean, they didn't play new threats, so... It's the sideboard taunting me is just the worst. It's not really that unlucky, though. If you do the math on it, I think this is 30% likely to happen. Now they're going to have the mutagenic growth, right? Or... 1 CMC spell plus... Okay, good. Them not protecting that threat is huge. Them immediately having a Dragon's Rage Chandler is not great. Continuing to not draw lands is not great. So I don't know how to do the syntax for the Fran command, so... No, you're not. It doesn't have Flash Mirror, so you can't do that. Alright, we lost the 4-0, I think, to the bad keep. But again, we don't even know if mulliganing this hand would be right. And, like, it was a really strong hand to keep on land light. So, like, with this hand, if we hit this anger this turn... Wow, another Lavidart. If they don't flip here, we could make it, because if we find the red source for anger, we wipe their board. Even if they do flip. But I would prefer not to take 6 damage this turn. Shit, that's a sorcery. Okay. So we're taking at least 6. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Kat. But I thought it was worth asking you your opinion on. Like, I asked you if you saw it because I thought it looked pretty meh. They have 3 Lava Darts, so if they have a Bolt, we're just dead. And then if I draw Sacred Foundry as the red... Okay, so we didn't draw Red Source anyway. Okay, cool. So that's how we lost the 4-0. But, yeah, it was Sacred Foundry too. God, that was just a stupid way to lose it. But again, we don't know that mulling would have given us a better hand, because they did have double threat on the opener. Like, that hand bought us a lot of time, but we just drew nothing but overcosted spells, basically. I do think maybe we just don't have enough lands in this deck, and maybe the lava, or the, what's it called? Spikefield Hazard might be a good add to this deck. Yeah, at least I took the prediction to the final round, though. Right? Yeah, that's the one boat guy, the Spikefield Hazard. I love Spikefield Hazard in these Chalice decks, so we'll see. I think it's like 2 would go in this deck. Smashing? Yeah, maybe we could play 1 Smashing. 1 Smashing and 2 Hazards. We can find the spots. No lands in the top 4. Yeah, but then on Reflection Cynical, we did have a Boom Bust in hand, which was not useful unless we hit one of the indestructible lands or Flagstones. And 4 of the indestructible lands in this deck are tapped. So it's a tough sell. This hand sucks. This hand does not suck. No, this hand's fantastic on the play. Rats. God, that's annoying. Alright. So we're against Grixis Luris. You gotta be kidding me. If we had Chalice, it would be so good, but oh no. What is this? This is some BS. Oh my god. Fine. No. Even if they are Mirror, I don't care. I don't care, and I don't want to consider it. It's just like, no. No, it's just like a good player would do that against a red-white deck. We look like we're playing boom stuff. Did I play Rustvale Bridge on 1? I played Rustvale Bridge on 1 and no affinity cards. A very seasoned modern grinder would know exactly what we're up to. Like, within a very high percentage. But you can basically count on me to be the person who is the most likely to lean into... It's not even like a reasonable doubt. Like, you need proof. Yeah. You need proof that someone's ghosting to convince me that they were ghosting. That's the only way you're going to have me believe that someone is ghosting. Sure. Am I getting stubbed? I mean, hot dogs are a season, for the record. I mean, they're playing Grixis Shadow, it looks like, Cat. I've been stubbed within the last week. What do you mean, Turtle Power? No basic stub? I think all stubs are basic. Well, basic bitches. Luris, okay. That's a choice. That's a draw. Maybe a draw and a half? Yeah, that's a draw and a half. Hey, opponent, get punished. Nice attack, though. No basic shadow. I don't think shadows are basic either, unless they're basic bitches, which, again, I've covered. I think that they are. I know what you mean. A Death Shadow deck that is containing no basics. I have never seen a Shadow deck that had no basics. I'm sure it's a thing that happened. But for GDS, they usually play one swamp, one island. No basic bitches because they're all boats. Is the best of all time the boat guy? Is the best of all time the boat? Oh, I could program a boat command. Yeah, I would assume they would have to be 4 colors to be playing no basic. That's the only world in which I would see them playing no basic. It would have to be a pretty specific metagame. All right, so they died. Cool. But they should still play a swamp, right? I don't think that they would ever play. Like, if you were playing no basics, that would be insane. But you should play 1 swamp in your Death Shadow deck. Yeah, okay, Domain is a little bit different. That's like Suicide Zoo playing Shadow, right? I mean, I know Suicide Zoo is normally Jund. I'm just going to fill up my water bottle and let's see if we can get this 4-1. All right, so Rip and Wrath, I think. The brew has been brewtastic. It's been good, Alias. I don't think I want 3 Rest in Peace. Again, they're not like a heavy graveyard deck. Brutesque. Is it weird that I prefer that to be Brotesque? Like, obviously not because, you know, you're not a... But it's just, like, a better... It just scans better. Just, like, sounds more like a joke. My brew's been Brotesque. Jeez. I mean, Brotesque would be as gross as a bro, I suppose. So that works. That works. Goddamn it, freak. Get the fuck out of here. Go start your stream. 10 out of 10 would brew again. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Now we found it. That's the line. No, 5 out of 7 perfect brew. That's even better. Yeah, we're keeping that on the draw. 110% keeping this on the draw. Yeah. That has to be one of my favorite, like memes that I'm not even sure that they're real, but like it's just it's very close. Someone sent me, no, Halsey referenced it the other day, that there's a subreddit for confidently incorrect. It's like people who are like very like belligerent about information where they're just like incorrect, and more to the point, it's usually stuff that's like really easy to find out. Like it's not, it would not have been difficult for them to get the correct answer. Like one of them was just like someone dropping a comment on someone else's thing where it was piranhas have never killed anyone. I was like, no, yeah, actually they have. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I guess you could have maybe thought it was like an urban legend, but like, no, piranhas have definitely killed someone. In fact, probably many someones. I imagine that if you go swimming in a place like Brazil, then, well, this is just about to be a massacre, isn't it? Do we go Rip Fury here or Chalice Fury? Chalice Fury, 100%. Piranhas have killed more people than boats. Depends on how you define boats killing people, but perhaps. Hi, man. If you ain't here to party, you picked the wrong place. Oh! Not having it. Chalice into Fury. Nope. Off it. Wow. So, somewhat successful brew. Not surprisingly, Pillage felt really weak in this league. Yeah, Doubters. Let's play the Doubters. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I mean, so Cleansing Wildfire and Boom Bust synergizing with the Flagstones, the Cascading Cataracts, and the Rustvale Bridges was good. Pillage was a little weak, just in general. So I think if you want to beat up on Utopia Sprawls and stuff like that, but it is worth having a certain amount of land destruction with your chalices. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this for a little while because I feel like ideas are not going to pop right up. There is perhaps a Naya version that's possible between this and the red-green deck I was playing before, because then we get to play Wrenn and 6. And I think Wrenn and 6 is just like generally a very good card for a deck that's like looking to grind like this. And then we could play just Wrenn and 6 and Nahiri, maybe? Or just Wrenn and 6 and Karn. Just Wrenn and 6 and Nahiri is like kind of powerful, I think. Although losing access to the Wishboard means we're probably going to have a lot worse of a matchup against some of the unfair decks. So again, just different things to pick up. I mean, you'd think so, Shadowless, but when you pair it up with Chalice, you just get free wins a bunch of the time. Like that's the thing, is like their heavy 1-drop deck, like you Chalice them and then you take them off their 3rd mana, and sometimes they don't find it for a little while and then you just squish them. Like, did you see the game we just played? I played Chalice on 2, and then I invoked a Fury, and we won the game off of that. Which, obviously, yeah, that had nothing to do with the land destruction. So maybe that's like, maybe it's just the Chalice that's like pretty reasonable to play here. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like without the land destruction, you're gonna like maybe lose to some of the other mid range decks. This deck really does not have a sideboard against control, which is fine right now. Like, you don't need to be boarding against the... Yeah, Chalice and Fury is a good place to be. I think Nahiri is a card I wouldn't want to leave home without if I'm gonna play red-white, sort of slower, mid-range, grindy stuff. Then I don't think I want to play it without Nahiri and Emrakul. It's just too good of an end game for like... And Nahiri is flexible, right? Karn, on the other hand, was like really, really slow. But Karn being a 2-for-1 that got us like 2-for-1 or 3-for-1 that gets you Skysovereigns or Wormcoil Engines or Graveyard Hate was huge. Yeah, I would like to get Ren and 6 in the mix here. Yeah, I just wonder if we could like take the Pillages out and play Ren and 6, and then we'll see where we end up at that point. Although Ren and 6 really wants to play fetch lands, that pushes you in a different direction. And I found the Cleansing Wildfires were pretty mediocre here a lot of the time. Because I think if we cut down on the 4-drops, then we won't need the Cleansing Wildfires. And then we have this many slots to play with, which is... Crack the Earth is really bad now. Really, really bad right now. I would not register that card in any deck of any form. It opens your sideboard? Yeah, it would do. I mean, we could build a version with Nahiri and a version with Karn. But, yeah. I do think if I wanted to keep going in this version, I would want to cut some cards somewhere in it for some Spikefield Hazards and maybe one Shatterskull Smashing. Because those cards are pretty great. One of the other decks I played this week had 3 Karns, or last week, and that felt fine. Especially with Seasoned Pyromancer in here. Maybe we cut like 1 Karn, 1 Pyromancer, and then 1 Pillage for 2 Spikefield Hazards and a... replace Pillages with Lightning Helix. Helix is okay. I mean, I like Helix, but we don't get to bust people very often, Alias, but it won us most of the games in which it resolved. Right? I didn't Tunneling Cat, but I'm sure it was relevant to my life. Yeah, Boom is the reason you play it in this deck, because we have 10 lands that make it all upside. Yeah, and there's been a couple times. Oh, that's true. That's true. You tweet too much, Kaya. I can't find any tweet about making bad decisions. Unless it's the thing that you retweeted with Mountain Dew Bahaj Blast. Hatching plans plus Crack the Earth. All right, so, yeah, so this was good. I think there's a few places that like Karn and Cleansing Wildfire were not super great in that league, but they were fine. Pillage is just generally kind of but I feel like it does tie the rest of the plan together a little bit. Like, it makes Boom Bust on 2 a little more threatening, a little bit more of a plan. Oh, right on. Is that the tattoo or a piercing or something more permanent? Because whatever it is, I hope that is a change that you are happy to be making. So, yeah, so that's it. And that's going to be it for me tonight. But if you're in the future watching this on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos that you are interested in. I'm usually here on the Mana Simple channel from Tuesday to Friday night from 8 to late. And then I play at least one of the challenges on the weekend, etc. Yeah, Kai's getting a really, really goofy tattoo. So let us go raid. Oops. Oh, Fluffy's playing the Susurru's Prison deck. Alright, let's hit Fluffy. Huh, it warns you about follower or subscriber only chat now. I love that. I like Fluffy enough to raid there, but do not feel pressured to follow just to chat there, folks. Feel free to leave or not chat. I don't think follower only chat is something that I support, but you know, it me. So yeah, enjoy Fluffy's stream. See you there.